And now my Saturday Superlatives series moves on to running backs. Going to start with a couple of familiar names, and then we'll talk about some guys who are maybe a little less well known. I'll start with Mohammad Ibrahim, and though the Golden Gophers went down to defeat, it wasn't anything due to him. Mohammad Ibrahim in 41, I said 41 carries. Yes, in 2020, they still will allow a running back to carry the ball 41 times. He had 207 yards in his 41 carries, 4 touchdowns, and just an absolute man amongst boys. And then another familiar name is Brees Hall at Iowa State. 21 carries, 185 yards, 2 TDs, 3 catches for 11 yards just for flavoring. And then somebody who actually did most of their damage through the air was Travis Etienne. As people have pointed out, he's putting on his Alvin Kamara disguise for Halloween. 20 carries for 84 yards and a touchdown, but the real damage, as I said, was 140 yards to the air on 7 catches with another receiving touchdown. And a name that's at least new to me is Xander Horvath, so I'll continue to follow him at Purdue. 21 carries, 129 yards, and shifty, showed a little bit of power and quickness. So I'll continue to see where this leads. And speaking of quickness with surprising power, who better exemplifies that than Ulysses Bentley IV? Once again, it sounds like an Esquire should be attached, but Ulysses Bentley IV has been a really productive running back, really ever since he's been getting the ball down there at SMU. A true sophomore, if memory serves me correctly, and a guy that just shows up, only about 184 pounds, but shows up and just gets work done. And this week, kept doing it. 25 carries, 149 yards, a couple of touchdowns, 4 catches for an additional 68 yards. So classic third down back type at the next level. And then another guy who sounds like a running back, Greg Bell. If that's not a running back name, I don't know what is. Greg Bell. But he had a really great day for the Aztecs of San Diego State. 22 carries, 157 yards, a touchdown, also a couple of catches for 29 yards, and another receiving touchdown. They have several backs that they utilize, but Greg Bell looks like the most complete of them to me. So, next I'm going to talk defense, because even in 2020, you're allowed to play some defense. Sunday, the day of my Saturday Superlatives.